In the U.S. government, modern socialism marches on. Can this tyrannical movement be stopped? Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. Two coming court cases will have an outsized impact on the future character of the U.S. and the fate of the American economy. Modern socialists recognize that they can dominate an economy not by taking over companies and industries as traditional Marxists imagined, but rather by extensive regulation. Armed with an ever-expanding and bewildering array of rules and mandates, these power-hungry bureaucrats dictate more and more how American enterprises are managed. Hardcore modern socialists hate high tech and indeed are hostile to the whole entrepreneurial culture. In their eyes, entrepreneurs do things and attain power without government permission. The Biden crowd is already working hard to stifle AI. Their hostility to existing tech biggies is undisguised. The Supreme Court will soon decide whether to overturn a misbegotten ruling it made back in 1985 in a case called Chevron versus Natural Resources Defense Council. The challenge to Chevron actually involves two related cases. The right rulings here, and it appears a majority of justices are leaning this way, would knock out one of the biggest pillars of modern socialism, or what is called the administrative state. The original Chevron decision had morphed into a situation where courts habitually deferred to government agencies when it came to issuing their decrees. After all, the rationale went, these agencies are run by experts who know far more about the particular matters at hand than mere judges, legislators, and lay people. Challenging the increasing overreach of government in the courts became very difficult. Modern socialists have driven the so-called Chevron Deference like a dump truck through a tissue of Kleenex to enact policies that would never pass a test of public opinion. Prime example is the move to ban the internal combustion engine and force everyone to drive EVs. The list is becoming endless. The long-term impact of kiboshing the Chevron overreach will be far-reaching and profound. It will be a critical tool in rolling back the undemocratic powers of the administrative state. Want to effectively ban gas stoves or the internal combustion engine? Regulatory socialists would have to get approval from Congress. In a 2022 case, West Virginia versus EPA, the Supremes did curb an overreach concerning power plants that had been pushed by the Obama administration. But, true to modern socialist doctrine, not to let mere adverse court rulings get in the way of enacting their ugly agenda, the EPA has released rules that will, for all intents and purposes, force all existing coal-powered plants to shut down and ban any new natural gas plants. Naturally, these edicts will adversely affect the supply of electricity when demand is surging unexpectedly, and that means electricity prices will rocket up even more. Overturning Chevron is essential for restoring constitutional government. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.